This program is a presentation of WLCN 96.3 FM and WLCNonline.com. This live video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, and online at merealty.com. WLCN's live stream video coverage of Lincoln Community High School Rail Splitter basketball is brought to you by Culver's of Lincoln, home of the Butterburger. Stop by before or after the game, located at 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln. Whether buying or selling, trust the professionals at Me Realty. For more information, check out their website, merealty.com. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, located at 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln, and online at myfgec.org. State Farm Agent Brian Clark, located at 628 North Chicago Street in Lincoln. Brian can steer you in the right direction on auto insurance, and he's got your home covered from natural disasters to unexpected accidents. Call 217-732-6211 or visit sfinsurelincoln.com. Heritage Packaging in Lincoln, offering top-notch products and value-driven solutions for Central Illinois. Heritage Packaging offers the right packaging right on time. Learn more online at welchpkg.com or call 217-735-4406. Financial advisor Sal Polis of Edward Jones. Call Sal at 217-732-4001 or stop by his office at 1400 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Modern Brake and Alignment, serving Lincoln and Logan County since 1964, offering full-service auto repairs, including suspension service, brake replacement, wheel alignment, transportation services, and more. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Stop by the shop at 1000 Commercial Park in Lincoln. Call 217-628-7650 or learn more at modernbrake.com. Go Railers! Grau Incorporated, serving Lincoln and Logan County since 1953. Located at 1905 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Phone 217-735-4444 or go online to grauinc.com. Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance, with offices in Lincoln and Atlanta, offering great rates on home, auto, life, and renter's insurance. Call 217-732-7755. Schneider Masonry, family-owned and operated in Central Illinois with over 40 years of experience, serving builders, contractors, and homeowners. Free estimates available. Call 217-314-9654. United Community Bank, located at 2201 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln, and online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank is the leader in community banking and stands ready to help both individuals and businesses. Phone 217-735-5400. Dara Entwistle and Health Insurance Solutions of Illinois, advocating for you, your family, and your company. Located at 620 Broadway Street in downtown Lincoln, call 217-737-7581. Peasley Funeral Home, with locations in Lincoln and Atlanta, providing peace of mind at a difficult time. In Lincoln, call 217-732-8141. Chestnut Health Systems, offering a comprehensive scope of behavioral health and human services in Illinois and Missouri. Call 888-924-3786. Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Community High School Rail Splitter basketball.
Action here on this Tuesday night. The Railers come into the contest with a record of 17-4 on the season, 5-2 in Central State 8 play. While the Purple Raiders check in at 7-13 and 1-5 in the Big 12 Conference. Railers sophomores victorious here just a few minutes ago, 67-52. We're going to send it back to the studios for a 2-minute timeout. Back with more of the Grau Incorporated pregame show. You're listening to Lincoln Railer basketball.
This is Corporal Brian Clements with the Lincoln Police Department. This week, Lincoln Logan County Crime Stoppers is seeking information in reference to a theft that took place at Jake's Furnishings. On Saturday, October 18th at 11:36 a.m., a black Volkswagen Passat or Jetta pulled into the Jake's Furnishings parking lot. A white male exited the vehicle and stole 3 granite monument stands that were sitting on the edge of the building. The male was thin-built and shorter in stature. There are 2 surveillance videos that are available for viewing on the Lincoln Police Department Facebook page. If you have any information on this crime, please contact the Lincoln Logan County Crime Stoppers anonymously at 217-732-3000 or the Lincoln Police Department at 217-732-2151. Tips leading to an arrest could receive a cash reward of up to $1,000. Crime Stoppers only wants your information, not your name.
The Lincoln Logan County Crime Stoppers Crime of the Week is brought to you by Me Realty, supporting a thriving community safe for families through support of the Crime Stoppers program. Me Realty, 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, and online at merealty.com.
Railer fans, you all know there's a home field advantage when it comes to sports. The same applies when purchasing a car, truck, or having your vehicle serviced. You'll have the home field advantage when shopping at Grouse Chevrolet in Lincoln. The trained sales staff at Grouse will provide you with a no-pressure sales process. It'll put you at ease all the way through the delivery. When it comes time for service, the certified mechanics will care for your vehicle like it's their own. Call or stop by the dealership on North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln or online at growinc.com.
It's Grow right now.
Welcome back, Railer Nation, here from Bloomington High School, getting set for the Railers and the Raiders here on this Tuesday night in non-conference action. Josh Comnick along with Scott Kirby and Lloyd Kirby. You're in the Grow Incorporated pregame show. We went to break there. We just reported that the sophomores were victorious 67-52. And Scott, back in action here on this Tuesday. Another week with 3 games. Tuesday, of course, here in Bloomington, and then the Railers travel to Mount Zion on Friday, and then we make the long trip to Rock Island on Saturday. So
you want the good news?
hope you're free.
Yeah, I'm free, but then after Rock Island, we don't play for a week.
Yeah, I saw that.
We're at Taylorville on the 31st, Saturday, so a little bit of a rest for the Railers and for the broadcasters.
much needed, I think, for us too. It's been a string of games ever since we left Collinsville. 3 games every week since we left there, and Railers coming at 17-4 and playing some pretty good basketball. Really, we had a really good game against Muhammad on Tuesday last week, and then fell pretty badly to U-High on Friday, but then came back and were big winners over Quincy on Saturday. Guys got a little practice in on Sunday and Monday, and back at it. So we hope fatigue's not an issue, but you should be in rhythm anyway because of all the games here that we've had.
Yeah, you're right, Josh, and a good bounce-back game against Quincy. Took care of business there, and and another tough stretch here. Bloomington, the record's not going to show how good they are. They're 7-13, as you said, but they're in a pretty tough conference. With Danville, both Champaign schools, and then you got Normal Community.
Yeah, Normal West. Yeah,
and so in Normal West is usually decent.
Peoria Central.
Peoria High School, Richwoods,
right.
Peoria Notre Dame.
Manual.
Yeah,
it's a good conference, especially this year. So they've gone through that. They're only 1-5 in the Big 12, but if they've played some of the top teams already, then they've had a tough schedule, as you said.
Yeah, and just watching the sophomore game, which you probably see some of those guys on the varsity, they got some pretty good shooters. So, we're going to have to guard that perimeter and, just keep doing what we're doing. And the main thing is come out aggressive right from the get-go.
Yeah, they are led by Dallas Marshall Jr. He's a freshman, and he comes in averaging 18 points a game as a freshman. They've got another guy, Dunson Riggs, who's averaging about 10 points a game. So they're led by some youth. And as we talked about, even with Coach Alexander, this program at Bloomington's been down for the last few years, but Coach Mosley's got him back with some youth coming through. May not show it this year, but you got to think that they're going to be pretty good in the next couple of years.
Yeah, for sure.
Railers 17-4 on the season, 5-2 in the Central State 8, and we'll have 2 non-conference games here in the next couple games here in Bloomington, and then on Friday as we travel to Mount Zion to take on the Braves. Actually, all guess, or non-conference, and then we'll make the long trip up to Rock Island, who a 4A team will take on up there on Saturday, and they're a good basketball team, so the Railers have got their hands full this week. That's going to wrap it up for us here on the pregame show. After a word from our sponsors, Scott and I will be back here in Bloomington to bring you the play-by-play action as the Railers take on the Raiders. As always, a big thank you goes out to all of our sponsors. This has been a Josh Comnick and Growl Incorporated pregame show, and you're listening to Lincoln Railer Basketball.
Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln.
I don't remember how it started.
Go to that.
Our back and forth. It always came back.
Dad!
You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
Lincoln Railer Basketball is on the air. Good evening, Railer fans, and welcome to Lincoln Railer Basketball. WLCN 96.3 FM and WLCN Sports are pleased to bring you tonight's matchup from Bloomington, Illinois, on the campus of Bloomington High School for tonight's matchup between the Lincoln Railers and the Purple Raiders from Bloomington High School. Good evening, everyone. This is Scott Kirby alongside Josh Comnick, Lloyd Kirby on the camera, and Tate Whitted back at the studio, and we're all set for tonight's action. We'd like to wish a good evening to all of our listeners and viewers that are tuning in to WLCN 96.3 FM, listening on the go on the Mixlr app, and unfortunately not watching YouTube tonight as we are not able to show live video, but you can listen to us on YouTube and the radio.
You got a face for radio anyway.
You betcha. It's time to check tonight's list of the games, sponsored by Me Realty. List your home with Me Realty when it's time to sell, and if you're looking to buy, check the listings at merealty.com. Josh, 3 keys to tonight's game.
Well, I think one thing, you look up and you've got a 6'3" freshman that have leading the scorer for Bloomington at 18 points a game. You're going to have to figure out where he's at all times. Don't let this team get off to a good start. They don't have much of a crowd here, but obviously on their home court, you don't want them to do that. And as you said, the Railers got to get back to shooting. We shot it really well against Muhammad, didn't play well against U-High, and then had a pretty decent game against Quincy. They get on a run here where we can maybe rattle off 3 in a row this week.
That's tonight's list of the game, brought to you by Me Realty. When you're ready to list your home, contact the professionals at Me Realty. We'll take a commercial break for the playing of our national anthem. When we return, we'll have the starting lineups and opening tip on WLCN 96.3 FM.
What does it mean to be rich? Maybe rich is less about reaching a magic number and more about discovering magic. Rich is being able to keep your loved ones close and also send them away. Rich is living life your way and having someone who can help you get there. The key to being rich is knowing what counts.
Contact Edward Jones Financial Advisor Sal Polis, 217-732-4001.
Touchdown! Oh, did you see that? Whoa, we scored? Yeah, we scored going to the playoffs. I can't believe I missed that. Every time I'm buzzed, I spend too much time on my phone. What? I should take your phone away. No. I'll call for a ride. Wait, why does my face look like that?
I'm playing with these new face filters.
Okay, you know what? Yep, that's mine. I'm gonna need that back. No. Kevin!
Welcome back here, Railer Nation. Getting set for the starting lineups here between the Railers and the Raiders. First man out for head coach Neil Alexander. 6'1" and a junior, number 3, Tate. 6'3" and a senior, number 5, Carson Komnick. 5'11" and a senior, number 10, Brody Tungate. 6'5" and a junior, number 20, Bryce Valakovich. And the man in the middle, 6'6" and a junior, 32, Brett Hayes. Head coach Neil Alexander, assisted by Eric Ewald, Greg Alexander, Brandon Burfarmer, Josh J. McClellan, Zach Dom, and Gary Rademacher. Now the first man out for the Raiders, 6'5" and a freshman, number 2, Dallas Marshall Jr. 6'4" and a junior, number 3, Jaden Fisher. 6 foot and a freshman, number 5, Jaden Neville. 6'4" and a senior, 11, Carter Tyndall. And 6'3" and a senior, number 24, Brock Holtz. The head coach of the Purple Raiders, Michael Mosley.
And we are all set for tonight's matchup between the Lincoln Railers and the Bloomington Purple Raiders. Set to jump for the Lincoln Railers, Bryce Valakovich, and for the Raiders, Marshall. Tonight's opening tip sponsored by Chicago Street Rentals, located at 1909 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln, and the opening tip control the Raiders. Shot clock is in effect tonight, non-conference game. Turnover, here come the Railers. Tungate will dribble it up, now back it out, kick it out to Komnick. Now he'll swing it to the left to Hayes. Now Komnick to Tungate. Tungate dribbles left, picks up his dribble, gives it to Komnick, top of the key. Finds Tungate underneath, nothing there. Valakovich now Komnick. They'll swing it to the left to Hayes, left corner, now Komnick, now back to Valakovich. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Valakovich going to dribble in, kick it out. 3, Tate, off. No good. Rebound, Hayes.
Yeah, good rebound.
He's in some trouble. Rips it out, gives it to Valakovich.
All over Brett's arm after that big offensive rebound. Keeps the possession alive for the Railers.
10 seconds on the shot clock. Tungate's going to dribble in. Now spin up with the right and couldn't get it to go. Good move by Tungate. And here come the Purple Raiders. Holtz kicks it out to Marshall. Marshall's going to dribble in. Little running jumper, no good. Off front of the rim. Rebound comes down to Komnick. No score. Game just underway. Komnick's going to dribble. Now give it to Valakovich, who gives it to All. All pulls up. Jumper off the rim, no good. Rebound, Marshall for the Raiders.
Try to figure out the 1-2-2. They go with a little 1-2-2 set here.
The ball with it up top. He'll back it up, set up the offense. Kick it over to Marshall, left wing, guarded there by All. Now back to Naval. Tried to get it in. Tungate with the steal. Had Komnick there briefly. Now Tungate in some trouble, needs some help. Gets it to Hayes, right corner. Now back to Tungate. Tungate will center it back up center court, top of the key. Go to his left, now spin to his right. Try to get it back door to Komnick. Nothing there, hands off to Valakovich. Komnick, right corner, 3 on the way. In and out, no good. Rebound comes down to Marshall for the Raiders.
All the way down, too, and it circled right back out. So no score here. Still 5:30 left in this first quarter.
The ball to Marshall. Marshall gives it to Holtz. Now they'll work it to the right. The ball to Holtz. Looking down low. Tapped out of there. Another turnover. Hayes with the slap. Now Komnick with it. Komnick pushes right. Now kicks it up top to Tungate. To All top of the key to Komnick. Now they'll set it up with Tungate with 23 on the shot clock. Tungate, right wing, Balakovic. A little push there by Holtz, and he'll be called for the foul. First personal for Holtz, first team foul for the Raiders.
Yeah, both teams a little struggling out of the gate, Scott, to get points on the board. Raiders have done a good job defensive rebounding on a couple misses by Bloomington. Time to get a score here.
3 minutes have gone by, still no score. Railers with the ball. Tungate's going to dribble in up at the right. Couldn't get it to go. Foul for underneath. Hayes gets the offensive rebound. He's going to put it back up. No good. And Fisher for the Raiders comes up with it.
Yeah, I like the aggressiveness, though, by Brett here early on. 2 offensive rebounds for the big guy, keeping some possessions alive for us.
Fisher now to Naval. Now he'll back it out. Naval with the ball. He'll center it up. Kick it over to Marshall, right wing, back to Naval. To Marshall in the corner, trying to get Holtz. Now he'll fire it over to Tyndall. 3 on the way from Naval, off the back of the rim, no good. Tungate with the rebound. We got a 2-on-1. Tungate up to the basket. Looks like he got fouled, no call. Here come the Raiders. Tyndall. A little layup up and good for Tyndall. And the Raiders on the board with 4 minutes left, first quarter.
Yeah, it looks like Brody got hit in the face. Still wiping his face off. Might have got it in the nose.
Tungate's going to dribble through the lane, kick it over to Hayes. Now they'll reset, swing it around to Komnick, right wing. Komnick's going to go to his left, kick it out to All. Now Tungate. Railers running the weave. All with a deep 3, got it. Tate All with a deep Chris Coyne State Farm 3-pointer, and the Raiders lead 3-2, 3:27 left, first quarter.
Almost in the same spot. He had a couple of those on Saturday against Quincy. He's gotten more of the top of the key shots as of late. Usually he's on the wing or the corner. Tate again dials one up from deep, and the Raiders take the lead here, 3-2.
Tate All picks up the foul, his first, team first for the Railers. Fisher for the Purple Raiders to inbound. He'll kick it into Marshall. Right back to Fisher. Now Tyndall for a jumper. Rolls around, no good. And Komnick will track down the loose ball. Raiders up by 1. First quarter. Tungate crosses the half-court line, kicks it left. Now Komnick left elbow. Kicked in the corner, All. 3 on the way, off the back of the rim, no good. Vlakovic tipped it out. Tipped it right to the Bloomington player, up and good for Marshall, and it's 4-2 Raiders.
Yeah, just a tip out. I like Bryce did a good job of tipping it out. It just happened to go right to Bloomington. So the Raiders doing a good job on the offensive board so far. That one just unfortunate for them to go right to him.
Komnick with that right wing. He's going to hand off to All. Now they'll work it to the left. Tungate now back to his right. Found a lane, kicks it out. Up, thought about a 3. Komnick now he'll dribble in. Jump shot up, no good. And the Raiders with the rebound. The ball stripped away. Komnick comes away with it. We got a 2-on-1. Over to Tungate, up off the backboard and good. And the Raiders take a 5-4 lead with 2:13 left.
Yeah, defense to offense there. Carson picked it up and the senior fouled him. Nice pass there by Komnick to Tungate for the 2.
Now the Raiders with the basketball. They'll feed it in to Marshall. Nowhere to go. Kick it out. 3 on the way. In and out, no good. Vlakovic with the rebound. He'll take it up himself. Now kick it over to All. All 3, left wing, in and good for All. And that's All's second 3-pointer. It's a Chris Coyne State Farm 3-pointer. Here comes Fisher to answer, and he'll be fouled by Hayes, and Fisher will go to the line for 2.
Yeah, right. 3-pointer there by All, but then Bloomington doesn't waste any time and gets the ball out in transition and quickly down, and Hayes with the foul. It looks like his first. Number number 3, Fisher, will head to the free throw line. First one up and good. The first free throw is attempted here so far by Bloomington.
Hunter Clark checks in along with Preston Short. And he'll check in for Hayes and Velakovic. Free throw up and good for Fisher. Makes it 8-6, 1:42 left, first quarter. Short with the basketball. He'll bring it up to the right. Now to Komnick, left or right corner. Now they'll give it to Tungay. He'll walk it back out, set up the offense. Over to Short right wing. Up top to Komnick. Komnick's going to dribble in, find a lane, up and too strong. And here come the Purple Raiders. They'll feed it down low to Marshall. Now to Holtz. Holtz loses it out of bounds. And they're going to say it was hit off Holtz. Railer basketball. 8-6. Railers with the lead. 1:10 left in the first. Tungate runs it across half-court line. Now backs it out. Over to Komnick, left wing. Komnick spins, tries to get a backdoor, nothing there. Now Tungate's going to dribble in, kick it out to Short, over to All. Now in the corner to Clark. Now they'll work it to the left. And a foul on number 3, Fisher, as he grabbed the arm of Komnick. Probably a good thing he did, because Komnick had a lane and
like he was going. Yeah, you're right. Had a wide open lane. Looks like the second team foul now on Bloomington here in the first quarter. 46 seconds left in the first.
Try to get a little backdoor there from Komnick to Tungate. Nothing there. Now Short. Short's going to dribble in. A little push from behind. And the Bloomington Raiders pick up their third team foul. The foul is on number 11, Tyndall. Oh, bounce pass. Tungate up and good. Snuck behind the defense. Yep. Easy little layup for Tungate, and the Railers up 10-6 with 32 seconds left.
Yeah, nice out-of-bounds play there by the Railers, and Brody with his 4th point of the night.
3 from Fisher off the front of the rim, no good. All with the rebound. Now Tungate will walk it up, try to get the last shot of the first quarter. Railers up by 4. 13 on the clock. He'll spin to his left. Picked up there by Holtz. Now 8. Over to Short with 6. Down to 4. Short going to dribble in. Pick up his dribble. Nowhere to go. Fires up a shot off the back of the rim. And at the end of the first quarter, it's the Lincoln Railers 10, Bloomington Purple Raiders 6. We'll take a commercial break. When we come back, we'll have second quarter action here on WLCN 96.3 FM.
Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
And you're on.
Welcome back to Bloomington High School, where the Lincoln Railers take a 4-point lead into the second quarter. It will be Lincoln Railer basketball to start the second.
Yeah, and just 2 Railers scored in that quarter. 6 for All and 4 for Tungate.
Short with it. Now Clark swing it over to Tungate. Now back to Short in the corner. All 3 off the rim, no good. Komnick there for the putback. Had good position. Snuck his way in, got the putback, and the Railers up 12-6.
Well, the Railers have done a good job on the offensive board.
Yes, they have.
Start this first part of the game.
Now Holtz. He's going to try to back in on Komnick. Up and... Boy, it sure looked like Komnick was straight up, but they're going to call him for the foul, and Holtz is going to go to the line for 2.
Yeah, it wasn't a whole lot of contact for varsity basketball game, I wouldn't think, but Komnick picks up the first personal, and Holtz will head to the line. So far, the Raiders 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Chinks didn't work.
Now 3 for 3, and Holtz will get another.
Let's see if that one works.
Scream. It did work. Rebound grabbed there by Komnick. Raiders up by 5 with the basketball. Komnick goes to his right, now gives it to Short. Now they'll reset up top with Tungate. He'll center it up, now go left to All, left wing. Up top to Tungate. Tungate dribbles in. Up, jumper, got it.
Yeah,
but I didn't know if he had enough juice on it.
He didn't have a lot of lift because he got hit. And Tungate just strong enough to get it up on the board, and a nice aggressive drive there by Tungate. The Railers up 14-7 here.
Marshall over to Naval. Now Naval will set up the offense. 17 on the shot clock. Work it over to Marshall. Now to Holtz. Now Tyndall. Work it inside to Fisher. Now Holtz is going to fire up a 3. Left it short. Rebound All.
Go.
All the way up to Tungate. Tungate feeds Clark. Clark lost it. And we're going to have a foul. Yeah, good job by Clark. He was trailing the play, and I don't know if he was expecting that pass, but didn't really have a handle on it, but luckily we got called for the foul.
Komnick and Clark were right back to each other, and Clark grabbed it, and a good hustle by both Komnick and Clark to run the floor. Brody found him, and Clark will go to the free throw line. Bank shot up and good.
Hey, the bank is open. 15-7 Railers, 6:30 left, first half. McKinney gets up off the bench. He'll check in. Looks like he'll check in for All. Second one from Clark, up and banked it in.
Right, man.
Well, hey,
use it.
It counts. So Clark banks in 2 free throws.
I think he just told Coach Alexander that he called both of them.
Railers up 16-7. Now a little full court press from the Railers, and some trouble there. That was off of Marshall.
Hit number 2 easily.
Now Naval is going to kick it over to Fisher. Fisher's going to dribble in. It's blocked there by Velakovic. Good job by Velakovic. And Tungate's going to be hit by Naval as he was dribbling up the right side. Fisher really had nowhere to go there because I don't know who the defender was that initially stopped him, and he went up, and then Velakovic able to block it.
Yeah, I think Komnick was there to stop the drive, and then he just kind of lost control of it, and Bryce got the block, and away Tungate went.
Velakovic left wing, now up top to Short. McKinney cutting across. He'll get it right wing. Now he'll take a couple dribbles, give it to Tungate. Tungate's going to dribble in, kick it out. Komnick's going to find the lane. Now he'll fire it out to Velakovic, who couldn't grab it. Turnover Railers.
Yeah, tough pass from Velakovic. On the pass from Komnick, it was tipped by Bloomington player, and then it, kind of threw the ball offline, and then Bryce tried to get a hand on it. He did, but it went out of bounds.
Here's a steal. Here comes Short. Up, off the backboard, and good for Short.
Yeah, good job by the Railers, too. Defense to offense quick, and a timeout by Bloomington as the Railers extend this thing to an 18-7 lead here with 5:34 left in the second quarter. And it was a tip away by the Railer defense again. Now the 6th turnover for Bloomington, and more importantly, it led to 2 points. And the Railers getting a lot of hands on balls here tonight, Scott, that we're getting tip-aways and steals. And what I like, too, is we're not just holding it, waiting for Brody to get it. We're pushing the basketball, and we've gotten some easy baskets out of it.
And that, I was going to say, you got to like what you see from the Railers right now, being aggressive to the basketball and then kicking it out. And if you have the lane, you see them going to the basket and really extended this lead here midway through the second.
Yeah, Railers 6 of 18 from the field, 2 of 6 from 3. So kind of doing it in all facets of the game so far, going to the basket, and then Tate has been able to knock down a couple threes. So a good start here for the Railers. More importantly, the Railers have done a good job on the leading scorer for Bloomington, Dallas Marshall Jr. with only 2.
Bloomington will break the press. He'll get it across. Now Naval will set up the offense. Goes to his left, picks up his dribble, kicks it over to Hartman. Now bounce pass to Fisher. Fisher in the corner. Back to Naval. Now Marshall will work that middle. Hartman lost it there for a second. Now reset with Naval. Feed it into Fisher. Fisher's going to work on Velakovic. Nowhere to go. Kick it out to Hartman. Hartman throws up a 3, way off. And Marshall. Ooh. That was off of Marshall. Yeah, McKinney wasn't even around.
Same 2 times Marshall and McKinney been battling for it, been clearly off Marshall. And the officials have given it to Bloomington.
Naval with the top of the key. Now he's going to throw up a prayer and a shot clock violation on the Purple Raiders. It will be Railer basketball with 4:57 left in the first half. A full timeout, 18-7. Railers will take a commercial break. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butter Burger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln.
I love some fresh snow, but nothing clears my mind like fresh air. So I like to go on walks to reground myself. Love, you're mine.
You're not going to get it all right. Just make sure you nail the big stuff.
Mama!
Like making sure your kids are in the right seat for their age and size. Get it right at nhtsa.gov/the right seat.
Welcome back to Bloomington High School. Josh Comnick, Scott Kirby, Lloyd Kirby here this evening. And a foul on number 5. It's got to be his second, isn't it?
Yeah. Second team foul on Neville. And right off the bench comes, not sure, they don't have a 35. 30. Kyron King War, a 5'10 sophomore, comes off the bench. Second foul on Bloomington in the quarter. Looks like we've got some sort of a
I don't know what the discussion is here.
I don't know.
Maybe something with the shot clock?
Yeah, something with the shot clock. It looks like official going over to both coaches and explaining the situation.
So here we go. Railers will inbound. Comnick to Tungate. Railers up 18-7. Right wing, Velakovic up top to Hayes. Swing it left to Tungate. In the corner, Comnick 3 on the way. Got it. Carson Comnick with the State Farm, Chris Coyne State Farm 3-pointer, and the Railers up 14.
Yeah, good play there. Just a misdirection play, and Comnick gets the screen along the baseline and hits the corner 3. So Railers off to a good run here in this second quarter.
Marshall right wing, now kick it up top to Tyndall. Now to Hartman. Hartman in the corner to Kingwar. Try to feed it down to Fisher. Velakovic there to hit it out of bounds.
Railers on a 11-1 run here in this second quarter.
Lady Railers up on Mount Zion, 8-7, early in the second quarter. They'll feed it in, now right back to Fisher. Fisher up and way too strong. Hayes rips the rebound out of there.
Yeah, I love to see it. Hayes with 3 rebounds here to start this game.
That's Tungate now to Komnick. Right elbow, Hayes looking for Vlahovic in the corner. Now Vlahovic going to dribble in. Loses it off his leg. McKinney grabs it. McKinney gets to the lane. Up with the left. Got it. And the foul. Count the bucket. And McKinney will go to the line for the end one.
Yeah, Breon right to the basket. And what I loved even more was in using that left hand. Got it up on the glass, took the contact, and scores the layup, and will head to the free throw line, where the Railers are 2 of 2 so far from the free throw line on those 2 bank free throws by Hunter Clark. Railers extend this thing 23-7, 3:43 left here in the second.
Free throw up and no good. Tapped around, and the Raiders will get the rebound. Here comes Marshall, guarded there by Tungate. 23-7 Railers, 3:33 left in the first half. Reed with the ball, now to Kingwar. Back to Reed. Reed dribbles in, kicks it out to Kingwar. Now they'll feed it in to Tyndall. Tyndall with a jump shot around, no good. Tyndall gets his own rebound. Going to go back up, and no good. Rebound Komnick.
Yeah, good job by the Railers. They gave up the offensive rebound, but stayed with. That's a foul. Yeah,
yep, a foul on Fisher as he reached in on Komnick.
Should be the 15th foul now on Bloomington. So Komnick will go to the free throw line for 2 free throws after the reach-in foul by Bloomington. So Railers now with 3:10 left here in the second, going to go to the foul line anytime that Bloomington commits a foul. Komnick got to step up and hit a couple. Got to give a shout out to the Komnick girls. We got one sick, and the other one's got to stay home with her tonight, so they're tuning in.
I was wondering, I saw you down there by yourself, so hopefully she gets better. I know it's going around. Komnick made his first. Second one on the way. Got it. 25-7. Railers with the lead. 3:10 left. Stolen away by Komnick.
What?
I don't know what he saw there, but that was definitely not a foul.
That'll be Carson's second, too, I believe.
They'll kick it into Kingwar. Now over to Marshall. Marshall will bring it up. Komnick picks him up. Now to Reed. To Kingwar. Left wing picked up by McKinney. That'll work it back up top to Reed. Now Kingwar over to Tyndall in the corner. 3 on the way. Up and no good. Rebound Raiders. Kingwar for a 3, no good. And tapped out of there. Komnick tapped it to Hayes.
Yeah,
and
Hayes
the Raiders
right
with the
too.
basketball.
His aggressive play right now from Hayes, as we've seen.
Tungate loses it on the ground, and we're going to have a jump ball. Possession arrow goes to the Purple Raiders. Tate Hall's going to check in, give Komnick a seat. He's got 2 fouls. Don't want to pick up a third here in the first half with 2:33 to go.
For a little bit of contact as Komnick got picked for that last one, Tungate just got smashed on that pick and roll by Carson, and Tungate got hit by the Bloomington defender, which knocked him down, and no call.
Reed to Kingwar, over to Hartman. Hartman to Reed. Now Kingwar right wing, a deep 3 on the way, off the side of the rim, no good, and hit out of bounds.
We can't get a ball. We can't get one. Wasn't that just tipped out by
Marshall? Hit it out of the hands of Hayes, but they're going to say it was off of Hayes. Reed inbound, he'll get it into Marshall. Marshall will back it out with 15 on the shot clock. Now to Kingwar. Over to Reed. Reed now in the corner. Feed it into Marshall. And out of bounds. Hey, Railer ball. We got one.
We got one there. Good tip away there by, I think it was either Hayes or Vlahovic underneath. Tipped it away. And then Bloomington tried to recover it right in front of the Railer bench, but he was standing out of bounds. So another turnover for Bloomington. The Railers up 25-7 with 2:03 left here in this second quarter. That's the 8th turnover now for Bloomington.
Little bounce pass to Vlahovic. Going to find all in the corner. 3 on the way. Off the rim, no good. McKinney grabs the rebound. Might got away with a little bit of push there.
Yeah, we'll take it.
Now in the corner to Hayes. Hayes going to dribble in. fight for position, nothing there. Reset with McKinney. McKinney gets to the lane, kick it out. All three, corner, off the rim, no good. Rebound fought for. And Hartman for their Purple Raiders comes away with it. Kick it up to King War, right wing. And now Tyndall. Tyndall will hand it to King War. He'll back it out.
But Bloomington just struggling to find the bottom of the net here in this first half.
Marshall's going to try to get one in on Hayes, and up and good for Marshall. And it's 25-9 with 1:06 left, first half.
Yeah, really pretty good defense there by Hayes. Stood right in front of him. Marshall with just a better play there. Only the fourth point for Marshall.
Tungate dribbles in on King War, and he's going to be bumped by King War, and Tungate will go to the line for 2 free throws.
Railers 4 of 5 from the free throw line so far here tonight. Well, I think, Scott, if you can get this play from Hayes, especially early on this first half, Brett with 4 rebounds, hasn't scored, but he's done a good job on the defensive end, and he's done a good job from the rebounding aspect, and that's something that him and Hunter Clark that can come in and do, just replace each other and in full out effort, go after the boards, and so far those guys have done it here tonight.
Tungate, both free throws made. And it's 27-9. Railers with 52 seconds left in the first half.
Give Tungate 8 here so far on the night.
Naval to Reed. Now back to Naval. He'll back it out, set up the offense. Marshall working that middle of the defense. Reed to Naval. Now over to Hartman. Back to Naval. He'll give it to Reed. Reed will dribble right. Fire a 3, left front of the rim, no good. McKinney with the rebound. Tungate, layup, up and good.
Good job, and the Railers pushing the basketball again. We got the tip, we got the rebound, and then Brody outlet all the way down, and Tungate with another layup on a fast break.
Reed's gonna bounce pass into Marshall. Marshall had a hit out of his hands. And at the end of the first half, it's the Lincoln Railers 29, the Bloomington Purple Raiders 9. We're going to take a commercial break. When we come back, we'll have the Ground Corporated halftime show here on WLCN 96.3 FM.
WLCN's live stream video coverage of Lincoln Community High School Rail Splitter basketball is brought to you by Culver's of Lincoln, Me Realty, Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, State Farm Agent Brian Clark, Heritage Packaging in Lincoln, Financial Advisor Sal Polis of Edward Jones, Modern Brake and Alignment, Grau Incorporated, Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance, Schneider Masonry, United Community Bank, Dara Entwistle and Health Insurance Solutions of Illinois, Peasley Funeral Home, Chestnut Health Systems, Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Community High School Rail Splitter basketball.
Welcome back, Railer Nation. You're in the Ground Ground Incorporated halftime show where the Railers lead it here at Bloomington 29-9. We'll run through the scoring here. First for Bloomington, they were led the first half by Dallas Marshall Jr. He has 4, 2 points apiece for Jaden Fisher, Carter Tyndall, and 1 point for Brock Holtz. The Railers are led here in the first half by the 2 seniors, Brody Tungate with 10 points, 4 of 7 from the field, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Carson Komnick with 7. Komnick will also with 5 rebounds, 6 points for Tate All on 2 Chris Coyne State Farm 3-pointers to give him 6. 2 points for Preston Short, Hunter Clark, and Breon McKinney. Again, the Railers lead it here at half, 29-9. We'll kick it back to the studios for a 2-minute timeout. Back with more of the Ground Incorporated halftime show, and you're listening to Lincoln Railer basketball.
Railer fans, you all know there's a home field advantage when it comes to sports. The same applies when purchasing. The trained sales staff at Grouse will provide you with a no-pressure sales process. It'll put you at ease all the way through the delivery. When it comes time for service, the certified mechanics will care for your vehicle like it's their own. Call or stop by the dealership on North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln or online at growinc.com.
Everyone has a ritual, that small thing that keeps us focused.
A habit we never skip to clear our minds and elevate our performance.
But what do you do to keep your head in the game, to drown out that self-doubt and support your mental health? Because being your best isn't just about taking care of your body.
It's about taking care of your mind and your mental health.
Discover the resources that you need to keep your mind focused and your mental health a priority.
Does your business need high-quality corrugated packaging? For solutions that work as hard as you do, turn to Heritage Packaging in Lincoln. Since 2019, Heritage Packaging has been a proud member of the Welch Packaging family. With just-in-time deliveries and a dedication to continual improvement, Heritage Packaging can help keep businesses one step ahead. Learn more online at welchpkg.com or call 217-735-4406. Heritage Packaging, the right packaging, right on time.
Welcome back, Railer Nation. Here at halftime, the Railers lead it here 29-19. You're in the Ground Incorporated halftime show. Josh Komnick along with Scott Kirby and Lloyd Kirby here from Bloomington High School. We'll run through the stats here. First for the Purple Raiders. The Raiders shoot 3 of 19 from the field for 16%. They're 0 of 10 from the three-point line and 3 of 4 from the free throw line. Bloomington with 13 rebounds, 3 of them offensive. They've got 8 turnovers on no assists and no steals. The Railers shooting it pretty well from the field here, 42%, 10 of 24, 3 of 9 from 3 for 33%, and 6 of 7 from the free throw line. 17 rebounds for the Railers, 4 of them offensive. 1 turnover on 5 assists and 5 steals, and one of our better halves, I think, Scott, with this here tonight. Railers doing it on the defensive end, and then what I like too is the Railers getting out and pushing the basketball a little bit and scoring some easy layups in transition. We've turned defense into offense several times, and boy, when you can get those easy baskets, those layups, it sure helps your output as far as the scoreboard goes.
Yeah, and a real good second quarter, for the Railers. I think we had one Saturday night against Quincy. Didn't we come out second quarter and kind of just light it up? But, we just need to continue what we're doing. And I'm a little disappointed that you didn't buy us a couple of ducks for the halftime duck chuck.
Yeah, they had you throw these rubber ducks into the middle of the court and hit the bullseye. And, of course, Mr. Johnny Solid Stolzenberg would be the winner of the duck toss. The family of yard games is, and Stolzenberg wins it. I'm not sure what he won, but he was the only one that got it in the circle.
He won a $25 gift card to Buffalo Wild Wings.
Perfect. They know where he's stopping after the game then. Railer sophomores were victorious here tonight before us, 67-52. Remember, the Railers back in action on Friday as we travel to Mount Zion, and then we travel to Rock Island. The long trip to Rock Island, take on the Rocks, and we'll have all that coverage here on WLCN 96.3. But it's been good scoring up and down the lineup, too. Scott, 10 points for Tungate, 7 for Comnick, 6 for Tate Hall, and a host of other guys with 2 points. And what I liked really, too, Brett Hayes, not in the scoring column, but 4 big rebounds for Hayes. And anytime we can get that, really sure it helps him and Hunter Clark. Clark off the bench with 2 points. It's a nice pickup for the Railers. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left here in the warm-ups. We're going to send it back to the studios. We'll have third quarter action when we come back here in the Ground Incorporated halftime show. And you're listening to Lincoln Railer Basketball.
The central and midwestern U.S. averages more than 850 tornadoes each year, and lately, the number of floods has been rising in the region too. So chances are, there will be more twisters and floods near here again. And between school, sports, and social lives, chances are, you won't be with your kids when it happens. Will they know what to do? Ready.gov/kids has all the educational tools and information to make the conversation easy. When the time comes, chances are they'll feel prepared, not scared. So talk with your family today.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in Illinois. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the IHSA and the Illinois Athletic Directors Association.
My biggest fear in the middle of my addiction was that I would never be able to get over it and that my kids wouldn't have a father. I started thinking, you know what? This isn't my story. For the longest time, fear held me back from ultimately being who I wanted to. I had to become a better man to be a better father. It's important to me that my kids are empowered and truly believe that if they can think it, they can do it.
This evening, and the Railers will take a 29-9 lead into the third quarter, and it will be Lincoln Railer basketball to start the third. Comnick will kick it into Tungate, and third quarter is under. It will go to his left, give it to Comnick in the left corner. Now back to Tungate, work it right to Hayes, now right wing All. All guarded by Fisher. Fisher all over him. Now gets it to Comnick. Comnick picks up his dribble, gives it to All. Now Hayes. Little spacing issues right now with the Railers. Now Velakovic with it. Give it to All. Now Tungate. Little weave up top. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Feed it to Tungate. Tungate's going to dribble in, pull it from the free throw line. Left it short. Rebound. Purple Raiders.
Yeah, Raiders, as you said, just not good spacing there. A lot of dribbling out behind that three-point line where in that first half we were attacking the basket and getting downhill.
Raiders with the ball. Newval with it, top of the key. He'll go to his left. Now feed it to Tyndall. Now they'll work it in. That's Holtz. He'll be, look like he got I don't know who got him on the arm. It's either Hayes or All. And they're going to get All with the foul. Looked to me like All had all ball. Maybe Hayes got him a little bit.
Yeah, probably it. But Tate a little closer to the basketball there, and Tate will pick up the personal foul, send Holtz to the free throw line.
Holtz free throw up and good.
Railers only gave up 3 points in that second quarter on that 19-3 run in the second quarter.
Second one from Holtz, no good. Velakovic with the rebound. He'll kick it to Tungate or Comnick. Comnick will walk it up to the left. Now hand it off to Tungate, center court. Tungate to his left, loses it, now grabs it, tried to get it to All, but it's going to be hit out of bounds off of Naval.
Yeah, let's get back in it here, Railers. Possession where we just fumbled the ball there and didn't have a good possession in that first one.
Get it into Vlahovic.
It's a team that can pressure you with their speed and athleticism. Going to stay in it here.
Tungate, 10 seconds on the shot clock. He's going to get to the lane, up with the left, and good from Tungate.
Yeah, if they're just going to pressure you, Brody, just go by him and score a layup, and that time he did. Give Tungate 12 on the night and get the Railers in the scoring column here in this third quarter.
Tyndall almost stolen away. Now Marshall with it. He'll get it to Naval. Naval, he'll feed Holtz. Holtz, jumper on the way, up and good from Holtz. 31-12, 6:10 left, third quarter. Komnick is going to bring it up. Now give it up to All. All tips it over to Hayes. Now Komnick up top to Tungate. Tungate gets to the lane. Komnick, three, left wing, got it.
Well, he didn't catch it cleanly. It didn't look like to me, but caught it clean enough, I guess. And the three went in. Good penetration there by Tungate, and then the kick out to Komnick.
Komnick with the Chris Coyne State Farm three-pointer. Railers up 34-12, 5:43 left, third quarter. Naval, top of the key, guarded by Tungate. Now he'll go to the left, a little bump by Tungate, and he's going to pick up the foul.
Yeah, Railers got to get down and play the defense like we did in that first half. We've already given up 3 points in this third quarter. Only gave up 3 in the total of the second quarter and 6 in the first.
Naval to inbound for the Raiders. He'll kick it into Marshall. Guarded there by Tungate. Now hand it back off to Naval. Naval back it out. Now he'll feed it into Tyndall. Tyndall loses it, gets it back. 8 on the shot clock. But he slid his foot there a little bit. Now a little feed into Fisher. Fisher up, and a foul on the Railers. Foul is on Vlahovic.
Just a little step slow right now as we were getting our hands on a lot of basketballs in that first half, and now the pass is beating us to the spot.
Fisher to the line for 2.
Not complaining, we've only given up 12 points, but
left it short. But Coach Al, you want to finish a game. You get a big lead, and you just want to keep the foot on the throttle and not let up and let Bloomington work their way back into it.
Especially on the road.
Second one made by Fisher. Railers with the ball. Komnick gets it to Tungate. Tungate's going to go to the lane. Up and got... How is that not a foul? Had his arm ripped. Now Komnick with it. He's going to get to the lane. And a jump ball as Holtz grabbed it. 34-13. Railers with the lead, 5:08, third quarter. Marshall with the basketball. Picks up his dribble and now needs some help. Gets it to Naval. Back to Marshall. Marshall goes left, gets it to Holtz. Holtz is going to get to the lane. A little spinning, running jumper, no good. Hayes with the rebound, rips it out of there. Now he's going to take a couple of dribbles and give it to Komnick.
Yeah, good job by Hayes of clearing himself there.
Komnick in the corner to Vlahovic. Now feeds Komnick over to All. All, 3 on the way. Got it. Tate All with the Chris Coyne State Farm three-pointer from the left wing, and the Railers up 37-13.
Yeah, good job of breaking the press, and Komnick somehow found Tate all the way on the other side of the court. That's not a kickball.
Nope. Just out of bounds.
Okay.
(37-13). Railers with the lead. 4:21 left, third quarter. Bloomington Purple Raiders with the basketball. Naval is going to go left, now back it out. Trying to find Tyndall. Finds Tyndall left corner. They'll feed Marshall, and he's trying to work his way on Hayes. Up with the right and good for Marshall. Komnick kicks it in to Tungate. Tungate blows by the defense, and he'll keep going. Now he'll lose it, get it back. Over to Vlahovic. To Hayes. Now Komnick left corner. Tungate will pop out, and Komnick will get him the ball. To All. Little feed into Hayes. Hayes, little head fake, and Holtz is going to rip down Hayes. And Hayes will go to the line for 2 free throws.
Yeah, good job there. Good play there by the Railers as kind of cleared out everything in the lane. And Hayes had his man on the top side. Just a lob pass over from All. Perfect position by Hayes, and Hayes will go to the free throw line for 2 as he got fouled.
Free throw up and no good from Hayes. Second one up and good. 38-15, 3:30 left, third quarter. Purple Raiders with the basketball. Naval in the corner to Fisher. He'll feed Tyndall. Tyndall up and a foul on Hayes.
Well, they're getting into the middle
yeah, they are.
a lot here in this third quarter, and really too easy, too. They've gotten some shots right at the basket where the Railers have fouled them. So Bloomington going to the free throw line again here in this third quarter, where really they're getting their points right around the basket or from the free throw line.
Tyndall free throw up and good. Lincoln Lady Railers are up on Mount Zion 20-15 in the third quarter. Preston Short will check in for the Railers. He will check in for Hayes. Free throw no good. Second one missed there by Tyndall. Railers with the basketball. Tungate. He'll dribble out of the pressure. Over to Short, now Comnick. Comnick kicks it out to All. And the Raiders will reset with 20 seconds on the shot clock. Tungate, center court, guarded by Naval, fired over to Short, right wing. Now to Vlahovic, dangerous pass. Vlahovic going to dribble in, pull up just in front of the free throw line, count the bucket and the foul. And Vlahovic will go to the line for the and one.
Yeah, we almost threw it away as Vlahovic, man, almost stole it, but then Bryce had an open lane right to the basket, got to about the Big 12 mark on the court, and hit that little floating jump shot, got fouled, and Bryce will head to the line for 1.
Free throw up and good. 41-16, 2:55 left, third quarter. Marshall across the half-court line. He's picked up there by Short. Now he'll feed it to Hartman. Back to Marshall. Over to Naval. 3 on the way from Hartman. Good. He'll get it in to Vlahovic. Now Tungate. Tungate guarded by Naval. He'll fly by him on the left side. Now he'll back it out. Over to Short, right wing. Now to Vlahovic. Now back to Tungate. .13 on the shot clock. Tungate. Dribble in, kick it in the corner. Now they'll work it back to the left. Comnick, left wing. Head fake, jumper, left it way short. Airballed it out of bounds. Bloomington Purple Raider basketball. 41-19 Railers with the lead. 1:59 left, third quarter. Cross court pass to Marshall. He'll kick it up. Hartman for a 3, another 3. Hartman 2 threes in a row, and it's 41-22.
Yeah, giving up more points in this quarter than we did all first half.
Raiders with the basketball. 1:35 left in the third. All to cutting Comnick. Comnick gets up to the rim and good. Up off the backboard. And the Raiders up 43-22.
Yeah, I don't think Marshall wants to play any kind of defense on Comnick. He's been able to get by him several times.
Another 3 from Hartman. Too long. Rebound by Tyndall. He's going to go up. Left it short. Fought for underneath. And Marshall with the putback and the foul. He'll go to the line for 1.
Tyndall just was threw short to the ground and then able to get the putback, missed it, and the Railers just standing and watching, nobody going after the rebound.
Free throw no good, and we got a lane violation.
No, I think a foul.
A foul on number 3. Fouls on Fisher. Comnick will kick it into short, right back to Comnick. Comnick's going to bring it up. Right to the rim, up off the backboard. No good. And here come the Raiders. Marshall feeds it into Tyndall, up and good. 43-26, under a minute to go.
Look around here and
Vlahovic, he'll run it back out. Now they'll reset. All 3, left wing, got it. Tate All with a Chris Coyne State Farm three-pointer, and the Railers back up by 20. 36 seconds left, third quarter.
as he's drained a couple threes. Now
Marshall for a 3. Left corner good for Marshall. 46-29, 18 seconds left in the third quarter. Tungate will be fouled by Naval.
And in the Lincoln lineup, 24, Hunter Clark for Bloomington, 20, Brock Holtz.
46-29, 14 seconds left, third quarter. Tungate with the basketball. He'll walk it up with 10 seconds. Crosses half-court line, gets it to Clark, left wing, now Comnick. Comnick, all corner 3, got it! Tate All with another Chris Coyne State Farm three-pointer gives the Railers a 20-point lead at the end of 3. We'll take a commercial break. When we come back, we'll have fourth quarter action here on WLCN 96.3 FM.
What does it mean to be rich? Maybe rich is less about reaching a magic number and more about discovering magic. Rich is being able to keep your loved ones close and also send them away. Rich is living life your way and having someone who can help you get there. The key to being rich is knowing what counts.
Contact Edward Jones Financial Advisor Sal Polis, 217-732-4001.
Did you see that? Whoa, we scored? Yeah, we scored. We're going to the playoffs. I can't believe I missed that. Every time I'm buzzed, I spend too much time on my phone. What? I should take your phone away. No. I'll call for a ride. Hey, why does my face look like that?
I'm playing with these new face filters.
Okay, you know what? Yep, that's mine. I'm gonna need that back. No. Kevin!
Fourth quarter, Hunter Clark in for the Railers, along with Breon McKinney. Comnick now, McKinney, swing it over to Tungate, now in the corner to Clark. Clark bounce pass to Comnick, right wing. Now short, work it left to McKinney, now corner Tungate. Finds Comnick cutting up. The foul call, but the ref not even in position to call that, called it.
Yeah, a good cut there by Comnick right to the basket on the curl cut. And a nice pass there by Tungate. Carson will go to the line for 2, where he is 2 of 2 on the night. The Railers 8 of 10 from the free throw line.
Was I right? That ref shouldn't even be making that call.
Well, if the guy underneath doesn't call it and you see it, you're supposed to allow him to call it first because it's generally in his territory. But then
he wasn't going to call it.
No, he wasn't. He didn't blow his whistle. So the other guy stepped in and called it. Comnick's first free throw up and good, second good as well.
51-29, Railers with the lead. 7:33 left in the game. Marshall with the basketball. Now he'll get it over to Kingwar, back to Marshall. Got to watch this guy. He's been on fire. Hartman hit another one.
There's another one. The Railers got to figure out where he is and run at him and make him put it on the floor because he's just catching and shooting, and he's got 4 threes here in this second half.
Tungate to Clark. Now to Short. Railers in their little weave. Short with some trouble. Now McKinney, 8 seconds on the shot clock. Tungate with it, right corner. He's going to head fake right, get to the lane, up with the right, rolled it over the rim, and good.
Yeah, nice drive there by Tungate as he got right in the middle of that lane, shot it up over the defender. Now we got to find Hartman on this end.
Kingwar over to Marshall. Marshall's going to dribble right, pick up his dribble, and I'll give it to Hartman. Kingwar for a 3, in and out, no good. And Marshall there with the tip and the putback. Had position over Komnick, was able to tip it up and good. Ends 53-34, Railers. Tungate needs some help. And a turnover, Railers.
A little sloppy in this second half, Scott.
Just a little.
Railers gave up 20 points in that third quarter. Good thing for them. They scored 20 as well.
And another good thing, we're up 19.
Right.
You play sloppy like this close, it may not end well. And a double dribble on Kingwar. Turnover for Railer basketball. Railers back in action as we travel to Mount Zion Friday night. And we know what kind of reception we get there, Lloyd. Are we going to have a connection or? Railers with the basketball. Clark to Tungate. Tungate will kick it to McKinney. McKinney's going to dribble in. Now nothing there. Reset with Tungate. He's in the left corner. Back to McKinney. McKinney to Short. Short's going to dribble in. Pull up. Jumper. No good. Fall for underneath. Komnick grabs it. He's going to go back up. Couldn't get it to go. Gets his own rebound. Gets his head ripped off. And a foul on number 11. That's Tyndall.
Carson there missed the first one, got it again. Another rebound. Offensive missed it again, but then got fouled as Tyndall was trying to battle underneath the boards.
Clean up some moisture on the court. Apparently we don't have any towels in Bloomington.
Seem to be quicker, or maybe more than just the official. And Carson would go over there and
everybody
out with it. Yeah,
everybody's just watching.
Right.
Tungate to inbound. He'll lob up to Komnick. Left it just short. And here come the Purple Raiders. Got to watch Hartman. Kick it over to Marshall, now to Naval. 3 from Naval is up and good. It's a deep 3 by Naval, and it's 53-37. 16-point lead for the Railers.
For not shooting the ball well in the first half from three-point range. They were 0 of 10. Now the Raiders 5 of 15.
Tungate up to the rim, and a block by Marshall. That was a clean block. And Komnick hit it out of bounds. Good job by Marshall. That was all ball.
Yeah, the Railers got to, when they go to the basket, they got to see where Marshall's coming from. It's an easy go off 2 feet, collect yourself, maybe put a shot fake in there, and let him go by, and then shoot the easy layup.
Holtz hit. The ball hit out of his hands from behind on Komnick. It's going to stay with the Raiders. 4:46 left in the game, 53-37 Railers. Hartman inbound. Gotta watch Hartman popping out in that corner there for that 3.
Coming right back in.
They'll fire it up to Naval. There's Hartman for a 3. Looks good. Off the rim, no good. Fought for underneath. Still fought for. Holtz and McKinney will tie it up. Possession arrow goes to the Raiders.
So 20 seconds will go back on the shot clock as they regain possession on the jump ball.
Kick it into Marshall. Work it around. Hartman. Nowhere to go. Trapped. Ripped out of his hands.
Oh.
And a timeout called by the Purple Raiders just in time because all had him tied up.
Looked like
a jump ball before the timeout.
Awarded the timeout, I guess. All had two hands on the basketball. Scoring for the Railers here tonight. Tadal leading the way with 5 Chris Coyne State Farm three-pointers to give him 15. The two seniors apiece with 14. 3 points for Bryce Volakovich. 2 points apiece for Breon McKinney, Preston Short, and Hunter Clark. And 1 free throw for Brett Hayes.
53-37, Railers with the lead, 4:21 left in the game. Hartman to inbound. He'll try to get it into Marshall. Tungate tapped it out of there, but they'll regain possession. Naval to Marshall, throws up a 3, and a rebound fought for, and snagged there by Tungate. Now here comes Volakovich, back to Tungate. To All's going to dribble right, give it to Komnick. Now Komnick's going to go left, find the lane, kick it out. 3 from Tungate, left corner, got it.
Yeah, I love that. Get that penetration into the middle of the lane and then kick it out for Tungate. Good work there by the two seniors.
Tungate with the Chris Coyne State Farm three-pointer. There's a deep 3 off the front of the rim, no good from Naval. And here come the Railers, Tungate. Now he'll wisely back it out, pick up his dribble, give to Volakovich, work it left. All 3-pointer, no good. Tap 4, Komnick grabs the rebound. Now he'll reset with Volakovich, and Naval telegraphed that pass up and too strong, and Volakovich will pick up the foul.
Yeah, Bloomington just jumped the passing lane there. Number 5, Neville, and he'll go to the free throw line as he stole it, went down and drew the foul on Volakovich. That's the Railers' first foul here in the fourth quarter. 56-37, 3:25 left here in the fourth. The Railers up.
Free throw up and good. Second one up and no good. Fought for. Volakovich grabs the rebound. 3:20 left in the game. Railers up 56-38. Tungate with the basketball. He'll work his way to the left, hand off to Komnick. Now give it to McKinney, top of the key. He'll hand it off to Tungate. Tungate goes right now, left, up to the rim, and the foul. And Tungate will go to the line for 2.
Yeah, Brody with another nice drive there and got hit, I think, in the face again, and unable to get it on the backboard, but he'll go back to the free throw line. The Railers 10 of 12 from the free throw line tonight. Tungate so far 2 of 2.
And the broadcasting jinx as Tungate missed the first.
People want to hear how they're doing.
Yeah.
Should have waited till afterwards, I guess.
Yeah. Second one up and no good from Tungate. Misses both. 56-38, 3:04 left. Neville in some trouble. Now there's a steal. Here comes Tungate. Up with the right and count it. He made up for it. Got the easy bucket, and the Railers up 20. Now hit out of bounds by Komnick, going to stay with the Raiders. 2:51 left. Railers back up by 20. Reed checks in for Hartman. And Fisher will inbound. Gets it into Marshall. He'll throw it out. Now Reed will track it down. Reed guarded by Tungate. Now Marshall, 3-pointer, corner, in and out, no good. And that was off of 11. Off of Tyndall, but they say it's off Komnick. Reed to inbound. Kick it in. Now top of the key, Tyndall for a 3 off the front of the rim. No good. Marshall with the rebound. Now he'll feed Tyndall, kick it out in the corner. 3 from Reed, no good. Marshall with another offensive rebound. The put back up and good. And a full timeout is taken with 2:25 to go. Railers up 58-40. We'll take a commercial break. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
I don't remember how it started.
Go to that.
Our back and forth. It always came back.
Dad!
You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
Touchdown! Oh, did you see that? Whoa, we scored? Yeah, we scored. We're going to the playoffs. I can't believe I missed that. Every time I'm buzzed, I spend too much time on my phone. What? I should take your phone away. No, I'll call for a ride. Hey, why does my face look like that?
I'm playing with these new face filters.
Okay, you know what? Yep, that's mine. I'm gonna need that back. No. Kevin!
To 40, 2:20 left in the ball game. Railers with the basketball. Tungate will cross half court line behind his back. Now he'll work his way to the left. Give it to Comnick. 3 on the way. Got it. Comnick with the Chris Coyne State Farm 3-pointer. And the Raiders up 61-40.
Yeah, pretty easy offense there. Just a dribble handoff from Tungate to Comnick.
3-pointer from Marshall off the side of the rim. No good. Fought for off of Reed.
I don't know that we've gotten one call on a loose ball that gone our way.
I mean, it's so obvious. What are we looking for here?
Now a ball.
So we're going to say it was out of bounds off the Railers.
Has been all
which
night.
It clearly wasn't.
It has been all night.
It's unbelievable. 61-40, 150 left. He'll feed it into Marshall. Now Reed's going to dribble in. Now Neville. Over to Reed. Feed it into Holtz. Holtz going to back down, up with the right, count the bucket and the foul, and he'll go to the line for the end one. Free throw from Holtz is no good. Left it short. Balakovic with the rebound. He'll give it to Comnick with 1:30 left in the game. Railers in their trademark weave up top. Short. Back it out. Kick it over to Comnick and hey, we got one. Hit out of bounds off of Tyndall. Gonna stay with the Railers.
Yeah, looks like Hayes will check in for Comnick, and his night will be done as the Railers comfortably up here. Him and Tungate go out. Tungate finished the game with 19 points. Comnick with 17. And Coach Hauer understands that there's 2 more big games this week. Get those guys a little bit of a breather here if he can.
Balakovic gonna muscle his way through, and Fisher's going to pick up the foul. It's going to stay with the Railers. 1:05 left in the ball game. 61-42 Railers. All to inbound.
Bloomington really turned up the pressure now. We're a little hair too late, I think.
Kick it over to McKinney. McKinney, 3, right wing, off the front of the rim, no good, all with the rebound. Now Short with it. He'll back it out, give it to McKinney, right wing, now on the corner to Hayes. Hayes has a lane. Keep going. Oh, he's going to dribble by Marshall, running jumper up, rolls around, no good. And Tyndall with the rebound. 3-pointer on the way, no good, rebound Hayes. Hayes rips it out of there with 28 seconds left, and Short will bring it up. And the Railers will dribble out the time.
Railers are improved now to 18-4 on the season, while Bloomington will drop to 7-14. And a good all-around game here. Really a good first half by the Railers, and we just kept it basically even through three quarters and the fourth. But the Railers win it here, 61-42. We'll send it back to the studios for a 2-minute timeout, and we'll have the Growl Incorporated postgame show. You're listening to Lincoln Railer basketball.
WLCN's live stream video coverage of Lincoln Community High School Rail Splitter basketball is brought to you by Culver's of Lincoln. Me Realty. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center. State Farm Agent Brian Clark. Heritage Packaging in Lincoln. Financial advisor Sal Polis of Edward Jones. Modern Brake and Alignment. Growl Incorporated. Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance. Schneider Masonry. United Community Bank. Dara Entwistle and Health Insurance Solutions of Illinois. Peasley Funeral Home. Chestnut Health Systems. Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Community High School Rail Splitter basketball.
Here in the Growl Incorporated postgame show, Josh Comnick along with Scott Kirby and Lloyd Kirby here from Bloomington High School as the Railers win it here 61-42. We'll run through the scoring here first for the Bloomington Raiders. They were led by Dallas Marshall Jr. He had 15, 9 points for Asa Hartman, 6 for Brock Holtz, 5 for Carter Tyndall, 4 points for Jaden Neville, and 3 points for Jaden Fisher. The Railers are led here tonight by Brody Tungate, the senior, with 19 points, and to go along with 4 rebounds and 4 assists. Carson Komnick with 17 points. He had 9 rebounds and 4 assists. 15 points for Tate All. 3 for Bryce Volakovich. 2 points apiece for Breon McKinney, Preston Short, and Hunter Clark, and a free throw from Brad Hayes to go along with his 6 rebounds. Again, the Railers win it here 61-42. Send it back to the studios for another 2-minute timeout. Back with more of the Growl Incorporated postgame show, and you're listening to Lincoln Railer basketball.
Railer fans, you all know there's a home field advantage when it comes to sports. The same applies when purchasing a car, truck, or having your vehicle serviced. You'll have the home field advantage when shopping at Growl Chevrolet in Lincoln. The trained sales staff at Growls will provide you with a no-pressure sales process. It'll put you at ease all the way through the delivery. When it comes time for service, the certified mechanics will care for your vehicle like it's their own. Call or stop by the dealership on North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln or online at growlinc.com.
Everyone has a ritual, that small thing that keeps us focused.
A habit we never skip to clear our minds and elevate our performance.
But what do you do to keep your head in the game, to drown out that self-doubt and support your mental health? Because being your best isn't just about taking care of your body.
It's about taking care of your mind and your mental health.
Discover the resources that you need to keep your mind focused and your mental health a priority.
Does your business need high-quality corrugated packaging? For solutions that work as hard as you do, turn to Heritage Packaging in Lincoln. Since 2019, Heritage Packaging has been a proud member of the Welch Packaging family. With just-in-time deliveries and a dedication to continual improvement, Heritage Packaging can help keep businesses one step ahead. Learn more online at welchpkg.com or call 217-735-4406. Heritage Packaging, the right packaging, right on time.
If you love them enough to crawl into a play place to get them to come down, then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the right seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
There's only one thing that will save somebody's life, and that is naloxone nasal spray. Get 911 on the phone, get the emergency responses there on their way.
Welcome back here to Bloomington High School as the Railers win it 61-42 over the Bloomington Raiders. You're in the Growl Incorporated postgame show. Josh Komnick along with Scott Kirby and Lloyd Kirby here. We'll run through the stats. Bloomington shoots 35% from the field. They were 20% from three-point land, 5 of 25. All 5 makes in that second half. 7 of 14 from the free throw line. Bloomington with 27 rebounds, 11 of them offensive, 10 turnovers to go along with their 3 assists and 1 steal. Again, they were led here tonight by Dallas Marshall Jr., the freshman, with 15. The Railers shoot 47% from the field, 21 of 45. They were 9 of 17 from three-point land for 53%. Had 5 threes from All, 3 from Komnick, 1 from Brody Tungate. The Railers with 31 rebounds, 9 of them offensive. 4 turnovers for the Railers to go along with 12 assists and 6 steals. Again, the Railers were led here tonight by Brody Tungate with 19, Carson Komnick with 17, and Tate All with 15. So altogether, Scott, a pretty good game. First half was really good. The Railers out to that 29-9 lead at halftime, and then it was pretty much even from there on out. Both teams scored 20 points in that third quarter, and Bloomington did score 1 more point than the Railers, 13-12 in that fourth quarter, to give the Railers their 18th victory. I believe it was 18, right?
Yeah,
18th victory of the year. 61-42. Again, the Railers in action on Friday as we travel to Mount Zion to take on the Braves.
And joining us now is Coach Neil Alexander. Coach, another good road win for the Railers. As started off hot, a really good second quarter for the Railers, and came out, second half a little sloppy at times, but, able to hold off Bloomington and come away with a big victory.
Yeah, I thought the first half we played pretty well. We were able to execute, hit shots and things, and defensively the second half we gave up way too many points, allowed them to shoot the ball, and we didn't finish the game. And that, I guess if there's a negative, that's the negative that I have, is we didn't play very aggressive defensively the second half.
It seemed like we got a ton of steals in that first half, Coach, and then we were a step slow in that second half, which 20-point lead at half, can result in a little bit of that, but yet you don't want to do that too often, because Bloomington got it within 16 with about 3 to go in the third, which isn't, with the shot clock now, is not an amount that can't become, a team can't come back out. But it seemed like when we needed a basket, we got one. Tungate, Komnick, and all with 19, 17, and 15. Got some big performances from them, and those guys hit some shots when we needed them.
Yeah, offensively, I thought we did pretty good for most part. We were able to execute. We hit shots, and but the defensive end is really was a downfall the second half.
out-rebounded Bloomington. One of our few times we've out-rebounded anybody tonight or this season, 31-27. We had 9 offensive rebounds, and Komnick averages between 6 and 7 a game. He had 9 tonight, but I thought Brett Hayes in that first half especially was as aggressive as we've seen him this year. He finished with 6 rebounds, but I know in that first quarter he had 3 or 4.
Yeah, I thought he done a nice job on the boards. He went after it and got it, and he's just got to continue to get stronger and be able to be banging around in there. And if he could be much more physical, that definitely helps out.
Bloomington provided a decent amount of pressure, and really the guys did a pretty good job. Only 4 turnovers tonight, and you're going to see that for the next couple weeks. We've got obviously Mount Zion coming up on Friday, and then Rock Island probably do a little bit of the same thing. And then when you've got MacArthur and SHG coming up, you like the way the guys are handling the ball right now.
Yeah, I think that's been a strong point. I told the kids in the locker room, I said, our system forces other teams to play different ways. That's not the team that we saw on tape. There were running and trapping and full court pressure. I don't know what it is, but I'll take it.
Yeah.
But most people won't try to trap us and things. But we do a nice job of once we get it out of traps, and we prepare that way. And we have certain things we want to get done versus pressure, and then you've got the 2 seniors that lead you handling the ball. Makes it a whole lot easier.
Well, I thought too in the first half we turned some defense into offense quickly, more than we do in the past as far as getting a steal. Maybe Brody was out on the break a little bit, or we got him or got Carson out on the break and scored some easy baskets in that first half. It obviously helped to get that 61 points.
Yeah, but the problem is we gave up too many in the second.
Right.
That really has got me concerned that we allowed them to set. I don't know how many threes they hit.
They didn't have any in the first half. They were 0 of 10 and they finished with 5. It seemed like more than that.
It did. I thought they hit 25. So, we just got to keep working at it and do a better job.
Coach, got a couple of days of practice, and then we'll head over to Mount Zion to take on the Braves.
Yeah, that's kind of a rivalry that's sitting on a burner, from the Apollo days, and we'll go over there, and they'll want to come out and thump us, and they've got little freshman guards, a couple freshman kids that play, and they've got some senior leadership that will make them pretty effective, and hopefully we can get it in. I'm understanding there's some weather coming in, so hopefully things will be okay for us to get them in.
All right, Coach, safe travels back home, and we'll see you Friday night.
Okay, thank you.
That's going to do it for us here in Bloomington, Illinois. Our next broadcast will be Friday, January 23rd at 7 p.m. as the Railers are on the road to take on the Braves from Mount Zion High School. Our broadcast will begin with the pregame show starting around 6:30. The Railers now stand at 18-4. We hope you enjoyed tonight's broadcast. We know you enjoyed the outcome. We'd like to thank our listeners for listening, our viewers for viewing, and our sponsors for sponsoring. This has been a production of WLCN Sports 96.3 FM. We ask you to patronize our sponsors and say thank you for allowing us to bring you Lincoln Railer basketball. For station manager Jim Ash, studio producer Tate Whitted, cameraman and social media coordinator Lloyd Kirby, my counterpart Josh Connick, this is Scott Kirby. Once again, the final score, Lincoln 61, Bloomington 42. Good evening, everyone. It's time to send you back to the studio for the Classic Rock Experience on the Nighttime Fix 96.
WLCN's live stream video coverage of Lincoln Community High School Rail Splitter basketball is brought to you by Culver's of Lincoln, home of the Butterburger. Stop by before or after the game, located at 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln. Whether buying or selling, trust the professionals at Me Realty. For more information, check out their website, merealty.com. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, located at 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln, and online at myfgec.org. State Farm Agent Brian Clark, located at 628 North Chicago Street in Lincoln. Brian can steer you in the right direction on auto insurance, and he's got your home covered from natural disasters to unexpected accidents. Call Call 217-732-6211 or visit sfinsurelincoln.com. Heritage Packaging in Lincoln, offering top-notch products and value-driven solutions for Central Illinois. Heritage Packaging offers the right packaging right on time. Learn more online at welchpkg.com or call 217-735-4406. Financial advisor Sal Polis of Edward Jones. Call Sal at 217-732-4001 or stop by his office at 1400 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Modern Brake and Alignment, serving Lincoln and Logan County since 1964, offering full-service auto repairs, including suspension service, brake replacement, wheel alignment, transportation services, and more. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Stop by the shop at 1000 Commercial Park in Lincoln. Call 217-628-7650 or learn more at modernbrake.com. Go Railers! Grau Incorporated, serving Lincoln and Logan County since 1953. Located at 1905 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Phone 217-735-4444 or go online to grauinc.com. Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance, with offices in Lincoln and Atlanta, offering great rates on home, auto, life, and renter's insurance. Call 217-732-7755. Schneider Masonry, family owned and operated in Central Illinois with over 40 years of experience, serving builders, contractors, and homeowners. Free estimates available. Call 217-314-9654. United Community Bank, located at 2201 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln and online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank is the leader in community banking and stands ready to help both individuals and businesses. Phone 217-735-5400. Dara Entwistle and Health Insurance Solutions of Illinois, advocating for you, your family, and your company. Located at 620 Broadway Street in downtown Lincoln, call 217-737-7581. Peasley Funeral Home, with locations in Lincoln and Atlanta, providing peace of mind at a difficult time. In Lincoln, call 217-732-8141. Chestnut Health Systems, offering a comprehensive scope of behavioral health and human services in Illinois and Missouri. Call 888-924-3786. Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Community High School Rail Splitter Basketball. This live video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln and online at merealty.com. This program is a presentation of WLCN 96.3 FM and WLCNonline.com.